You ready to?
Yeah, I'm ready. Hey, it's Monk and Kelly, and we have with us Levi Riggs.
What's up,
What's
guys?
up,
Hey,
man?
good to be here.
All
That was
right.
awkward. Let's do it
That
again.
was not even a man hug. Oh,
I know, it was like
it
a...
was. Yeah. What was
Yeah.
I'm
that?
not sure. I don't know.
You've got a new handshake now.
Yeah.
A secret handshake.
I don't know.
Blake
That'll be
Shelton's going
on
after
Star
that
Wars
one.
or something.
Yeah.
It's like, check it out. You got to get it in the middle or something. I don't know.
I like that. I like that. I think that would work. Yeah. So do you have a secret handshake backstage when you're hanging out with like the band Perry or Jason Aldean and touring with
Right.
them?
Yeah, I just hand my baby off to Neil. I just say, hey, Perry, you can watch her for a while.
Yeah.
Well, they know how to change diapers.
Yeah.
that's
I
right.
mean, I don't know. I think Kimberly puts those guys to work, you
Yeah.
know? You guys, they got to do all the dirty work.
Well, she's got to practice. She's going to get married.
That's
So.
true.
Yep.
Summer,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
yeah.
Diaper
Yeah, I
time
heard
is
that.
coming.
That's awesome. Good for
Yeah.
her.
So are you going to sing at a wedding?
I don't know. Who knows? That'd be great.
Yeah.
I don't have a Josh Groban voice though. I don't think I'd be that official, you know.
Do you really think she wants a Josh Groban
Probably
voice?
not. No, she wants some picking.
Yeah,
So-
she really does.
Yeah.
We're excited about your new material
Yeah.
coming out, and I know that you're out in Indiana doing some other stuff too, raising your
Yep.
family and
Yep.
everything like that.
Yep.
So thanks for taking time.
Well,
out.
thanks for having me. I mean, you guys are great, and it's always a pleasure.
Well, it's our pleasure. And okay, I got a question. Since you do a lot of stuff on the farm in between
Yeah,
your music, if you were driving a tractor, which one would it be?
It would probably be a John Deere.
Okay, there's an endorsement. It's
Yeah.
John Deere.
Yeah.
Levi. I'll manage your.
Yeah, I mean, I was driving a 2010 when I was 6 years old. My dad was baling hay. He was just saying, "Hey, you just keep this thing straight, okay? And you just steer it, and I'll keep throwing hay bales on." Well, the tractor kept going a little faster than he was keeping up. Or maybe I wasn't driving as straight as I should have been, but I ended up hitting a hay bale, and I kind of got up over the hay bale to where it was just jacked up over the top of it. So that was kind of scary.
You're the
Yeah.
Tony
Yeah.
Hawk of tractors.
Yeah, I
You're
was
the Tony
6.
Hawk of
So
tractors.
yeah.
That's great.
You were 6 at
Yeah,
the time?
I was 6. I don't know. That's probably not legal anymore. It's a
No.
different world now. But
Well, private property, I think you can kind of get away with that.
I think it's 14.
yeah,
I think it's
yeah.
14.
So kids,
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
try this
Yeah.
at home. Yeah, it's
Exactly.
dangerous. It's dangerous.
Exactly. And just so folks would know, where is home for you?
it's Danville, Indiana. Yeah, that's where I grew
Notice
up.
how
and-
he says it's very flat.
Yeah.
Danville. I'm from the
Danville.
Midwest.
Yeah, well, we moved
Danville.
around a lot when I was a kid. We moved to Minnesota. My dad was in the animal pharmaceutical industry, so we lived in Minnesota. We lived in Canyon, Texas, and that's a culture shock when you're
Yeah.
when you're a kid. It's
Yeah.
polar opposites. And then we moved back to Indiana, finished school in Indiana, went to Purdue, and graduated in agricultural sales and marketing.
That's awesome.
And so I got a degree learning how to be a down home boy. And it's
That's
pretty
a valuable
cool.
degree for country music.
Well, and they taught that at Purdue.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
great.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a major.
Yeah, wow.
Very cool. Very cool.
great.
So, did you ever talk to Jason about those flyover states?
Oh man, when that song came out, I was like, "This has got to be. If Jason doesn't single this, I'm gonna single it," because it just resonated with me. I mean, so much of what I do is selling seed to farmers and planting that seed, and those guys put so much work and effort into what they do to raise a crop for us to eat, and it's amazing, and it's a blessing to be a part of that business.
Who would you like to write with?
Well, actually, a dude that I love to write with is Mark Nestler, and I actually met up with him today. He wrote the covers or the song that is on the cover of my CD. It's called "I'm Good." It's our new single, and Mark's a really good, down to earth guy. He's got a stack of #1 hit songs, but we align on a lot of different things. Just in our
Does he drive a tractor too?
He was driving a Nissan truck when I saw him. I think it was a Titan or something.
That's great. Shame on him. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a Ford guy, but
See, I'm a Chevy. I like the
Okay.
Chevy truck.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, Silverado's got a new one that's pretty cool. I like
Yeah.
the little step side bed.
Well, no, I was thinking about our daughter. Our daughter's the truck.
She's got like an old truck that she
Yeah,
loves.
yeah.
She's got a little beat up a 97 Chevy pickup truck.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's
Something
kinda
like
cool.
that. Yeah.
When you work with Mark and you work with other guys, or you're even by yourself
Yeah.
when you're writing songs, what are you tapping into as far as inspiration?
You got to tap into what's real for you, and so it's got to be something personal. A lot of guys can just sit down and I'm just going to write a song today,
And they can do it.
and they can,
Yeah.
and they can come up with great stuff. But for me, something really has to hit me hard for me to just sit down and I'm going to just write a song about this. I mean, I can't just schedule it in. It's got to impact me. And a good example of that is "Headed Home." It's the last song on my record, and I wrote several different songs for this record, but this one actually made it. And it was a song that I wrote with my little sister Lauren. It was about one of my good friends getting he was killed driving a motorcycle, and so it was like that was the first time that something really just hit me so hard that I had to just stop what I was doing and write this song, because I really didn't know how else to deal with that emotion, you know. And people can deal with things a lot of different ways, but I think music's a great outlet for that. So that's kind of how I deal with it, you know. So it's an emotional thing.
Has there ever been like a national situation that you felt moved to, you know, write about?
A national situation. I mean, anytime you see things like Hurricane Katrina, you know, the tornadoes that ravaged the South this past year, I mean, those types of things they really pull at your heart. And so those are things that, you know, obviously can, you know, bring up some topics and things that, you know, I could potentially write about. Yeah.
What is your wife's name?
Her name's Brittany.
And you got a new baby.
Yeah.
Well, not a new.
Well,
baby,
she was born on the night before. We were actually playing pregame festivities for the Super Bowl in Indianapolis, and I was hired to do that. And I was like, man, that's really cutting it tight on the due date. You know, she was due the day of the Super Bowl, and I said, okay, we're gonna have our baby down there at the Super Bowl, and got a hospital right next to the stadium.
Right.
Wow.
We had the baby. Her name's Stella LaRue, and we had
great
her.
name.
Yeah, and we had her right before the day of the Super Bowl. So
Stella's a super baby.
yeah, she's
There
a
you
Super
go.
Bowl baby, and she just turned 2. And she's already singing, and it's a lot of fun to hear her melodies throughout the house. you
Yeah,
know?
and wait till she gets into the pots and pans.
Oh,
thing,
man,
because
yeah.
Starts doing percussion.
Yeah. So right now it's just vocals, you know. But she's been singing Frozen Let It Go, I mean, over and over.
wow.
So let it go, let it go. I mean, she's everywhere.
Please, honey, let it go.
Yeah, let it go. I'm over it now.
As long as she doesn't sing the no part, because remember, Dad, you have to stay on
Right,
top of that.
right,
you know?
right,
Yeah,
right.
No, yeah, oh yes. So, all right, well, thank you very much for stopping
Hey,
by.
thank
really
you guys.
appreciate it,
Thank you
Levi.
guys. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you, man.
All right.
All right.